Welcome back to Play by Play Radio, and we are going to be talking about who we think will win the NBA Finals next season. I personally think the Lakers because they, they have potential. If they didn't play the Nuggets, I think they could have made it way further this season. And people are saying that LeBron's overrated now, but he's still dunking on Paul George, who has some pretty good defense. And that's what I think. 80, first play of the game, he'll just reject you if you win tip. And Austin Reeves, deep shooter from three. D'Lo, he can just do anything. And that's why I think the Lakers will be able to win the championship next year.
Okay, well, I think that the Boston Celtics are going to win the championship next year. I mean, they're the defending champions. You have to give them some consideration. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, they're going to have Porzingis healthy, which they didn't have in this NBA Finals. They still beat Luka and Kyrie. They have that big three. If they're healthy for the whole season, I think they can win even more games this year if they built chemistry over this year. And I think their defense, I really like Drew Holiday defense. I like Porzingis' defense. I think they're complete, and they have good depth, so I think they're a complete team. So, yeah.
I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win the finals because they have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and J-Dub who have great chemistry, and not to mention Chet Holmgren, who's going to be elite going into his third season.
I personally think the New York Knicks are going to win the 2025 NBA Finals because they already have a healthy, strong core, and in the first round of this year's playoffs, they beat a really hot Sixers team, and if it wasn't for all their injuries, I think they would have beaten the Pacers as well. And I see their team is young, but they do have experience in the playoffs, and I think they can make the run next year to the finals and win it.
So we are going to be going into callers.
I think that I'm from New York, so I'm gonna go with the men in orange and blue. I'm gonna say that the Knicks are gonna win it because they got Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. The injuries were a factor last year, but I think they're gonna pick up some guys in the offseason and they'll be back better than ever.
So on that, I think that the Knicks won't be winning because they look like they could make it further, but I know I'm gonna upset a bunch of people here, but Knicks fans always think the Knicks are gonna win. They can never not think the Knicks are gonna win. They're like, if they don't think that, they think that they're gonna die or something. Like, seriously, like they're not going to win. So we are going to be done with our show, except we will pass it over, and we are going to come back right after this commercial break on 97.2.